Another nice start to the day. Chilly, -2 this morning. Thursday, the 6th of February. We had a big day yesterday. We had 1 fert lorry. The guy came to pick up the cattle. We had 2 wheat lorries, cleared all that away at Jim's. We had seed delivery. We, what else came? Something else happened yesterday. Oh yeah, farmer had 2 hay deliveries. And we got all this opened up yesterday, so we're now driving on it. We got it all filled in where the shuttering boards were up. We got our names on the bulls. Me and Rob did a hay delivery as well. It was a big day. First job in the morning, farmer's up unloading a lorry up at Peter's farm. And we're just gonna have a quick walk through these guys. See what's been going on. They're all parked in here today. All right, girl. Steady. Anyway, first job is always to come through the cattle. This young man is not feeling very well. This is the prolapse cow. She's very, very sensitive around her rear end. If you go anywhere near her, she is lashing out and trying to hit you. Anyway, I don't think she's letting calf feed, so we've given the calf a jab. Farmer's feeding it through a tube at the moment. She's looking after it a little bit, but I don't think she's letting him feed. Farmer will probably give him another jab today and see how he gets on. Who's this young lady? These are ones from yesterday. These guys will come out today. They're just in the watch pen. They will come out today once farmer's made sure. I can see calf's been sucking because you can see around her udders, they're nice and shiny. You can see where he's been on there. Anyway, we always just keep a watch on them, just make sure they're okay. I didn't really want to get these lot up. Chevrolet calf, her mum's a bit lively. He had a bit of a long navel. Farmer had to trim it up yesterday, and her mum, yeah, that Chevrolet's mum's a little bit fiery. She's close, isn't she, Rob? But she was close. She's been close for a few days. Anyway, me and Rob are going to set the gates up because the freeze brand man is coming today, so we're going to set the gates up. There's 6. I think it's 6 anyway. I counted 6 yesterday. Like this one here, no brand. So she's coming through the crush. I can't remember. Henry Tyrrell, I think his name is. He will put a brand on them and sort that out. Anyway, I'm just going to check around these cows. Yeah, come on. All right, girl. It's good, Rob. I'm just checking for toes. Pointing the right way. Toes uphill means calves coming out forward. If that's it. If they're upside down, then you've got problem. But we'll leave her for 10. She should have it. There we go, 349's calf. That's as quick as they have them. Sometimes you can stand around looking for 2 hours, and then other times like that, they'll just pop them out like that. That's a good sized calf, that's nice. He's breathing, I can see he's breathing. Mum will, he'll lay there for a little minute. Mum will clean him up. And in about an hour and a half's time, we'd like to see him jump up. He's breathing. You always just got to make sure they're breathing. Sometimes they just won't be breathing. Stick a bit of straw at their nose. They sort of, it makes them sort of just snort out whatever goo's in there. Anyway, he's going. I can see he's going. He's good. But first drink for him now is the most important bit of the whole process. Her bag is full of colostrum, full of antibiotics, all for that calf to have a good start in life. And if they do not get it, we have seen it a lot of times, if they do not get that colostrum, they're already on the back foot. You'll get problems straight away. So that's a good sign. Good calf, lovely little red thing. 349. I don't want to interrupt this process because this process is a bonding process. That's it. Got his head up already, look at that. He'll be up on his feet in an hour. Friday, the 7th. Bit of a all systems go this morning. We've got a couple of poorly calves and something's not quite right. So we're in the calving pens, disinfecting the calving pens, because it's not coincidence. Yeah, late last night we were just going through the calves. I had a couple of newborns, left them in the calving pen to keep a watch on them, and there's Robbo, he's on the loader today. Anyway, yes, something isn't quite right in the shed here. So farmer's in there sweeping out, gonna get in there with a pressure washer, got some anti-disinfectant, and we are just going to try. It's a bit of a double problem. The young heifers aren't the greatest of them. Well, the ones we've had so far haven't been the greatest of mums. We've had that prolapse cow that will not let her calf suck, so he's being fed by the farm. And we had a couple that just really poorly, just all of a sudden yesterday afternoon, very poorly. So we're in here tidying up. Well, the muck needs to come out anyway. We've got a few other sheds we're going to muck out as well. We're going to muck clamp out tomorrow, so there's going to be a load of mucking out over the next couple of days, but we need to get this pen sorted. So yeah, anyway, I'm running trailers. Farmers in the calving pens disinfecting in there. The man for the brands is coming today. We thought he was coming tomorrow, but we got our dates mixed up, so we had a bit of confusion there yesterday. Calving pen's got to be completely disinfected. We've moved all of our calves out of this shed because we think there might be a bug in here, or there's something amiss in this shed somewhere, and they're getting ill quick. Farmers jab them, and yeah, you don't want to be waiting around to see if it gets better. You need to be in here. You need to start doing yeah, if you notice something's not quite right, it's probably because something isn't quite right. So we've seen this before. We've seen a little bug go around before, and as soon as we cleaned out the calving pen and had a good clean out, it sort of made, well, it just sort of got better. Anyway, farmer is now tubing them as well, because we're not sure if the colostrum's quite there for the young calves, because they're all sucking off mum first time. So we're sort of, usually once you see that, you're pretty okay with them. And anyway, so yeah, not the best of starts this calving, but we'll see how we go here. We'll get this cleaned out, see if that makes any improvements. We've had one overnight. She's in the other shed there. She's yeah, they're just hard work to start with this time. I don't know why. Anyway, we've had a shuffle about. We moved our heifers around the back. We've got those sheds to clean out. We will do that another day. Yes, anyway, I'll show you a bit of the freeze branding later on. Yeah, the tracks arrived for the digger yesterday, and the man's here. He's actually I think he's nearly done with one side already, but he's out there putting tracks on the digger. So come, I'll show you later once he's finished, because I'm pretty sure they're not, you know, yeah, he probably doesn't want a camera stuck in his face out the blue. But anyway, he's out there putting the new tracks on the digger. I think farmers just bought new everything for it, so yeah, that will last the digger out, I'm sure of it. So that's a good thing. Anyway, the roof for the shed round the back, that arrived yesterday, so we went and unloaded that. Another load of fert came yesterday. Me and Rob went and set gates up for the young heifers that are going to have their freeze branding done, so they're done. But I'll show you that for the end of the video. I think Darren's back off his holidays, so he might be here tomorrow, and we'll see the new tracks in action, because he'll take it down the field and start pulling the muck up as we start emptying out some of these other sheds. But our main concern at the moment is to get these pens clean, and there we go, we got the thumbs up from Robbo. Let's see if we can see our man. He's out there doing tracks, tensioners, idlers. He's doing the lot on there. Don't ask me the technical bit on it, because I don't know. I don't know a lot about diggers. I've never used, well, I've had a little go on it, but nothing to say I've got experience. I can make the thing move, I can pick something up, but you know, it's a skilled man's job. That Darren usually does it, you know, he's usually here doing it for us, and we might see him tomorrow. We'll see how his holiday was. He went off to New Zealand. Farmer and Linda were down there last year. Well, I say down there, where New Zealand's the other side of the world. Davo no doubt will be here tomorrow, and I know Linda's got a load of hay deliveries on and some appointments as well. We've also, in the meantime, the people with the cameras are going to come and put their camera system up for us in a couple of weeks, so that's good news. I'll be pretty excited about that. I'm going to get them to put an internet access point in around the workshop as well, so we can do tractor updates and everything else like that down at the workshop, instead of having to do them up by the house for Wi-Fi, so that will be good as well. We've been meaning to get on with our steering kit, and with these calves and this illness, you run out of time quick. We had that prolapse in the week as well, so we were up all night with that. Farmer's been up in the night having calves, and this end of the year is quite stressful for him and Linda, because everybody's a little bit tired. Things can get a bit frustrating at times, so between us all we'll get it sorted, but we've got to get on top of these calves and make sure we know what's going on there. Anyway, I think Farmer's decided he's just going to tube them. Darren will be down here with the digger tomorrow. We'll get all this pulled up, heaped up, and be a bit tidier. Are you ready?
You're gonna roll in.
Okay, go. Let's go. Ah, yeah. Hang on then. I'll take the net off now. If I can find my knife. Well, it certainly smells a bit better in here. Hang on, that's heavy. Might need a Roberto on this one. Oh. Yeah, I'll do it. Let me do it.
You don't want much in here, do you?
No, but he can grab it out the other end, can't he? Yeah.
Again.
Whoops.
Oh, it may go over.
Hang on, I want some off here. Lovely. Let me do it. Let me. Yeah. Oh. Ah. So we're going to start with number 43, and her tag is 202. Dry ice and alcohol. See, I remember.
Why she ain't moving about a bit more? I know I fucking would be.
You think?
Well, a bit.
She's good? Right, I need to be the other side, don't I? Ah, right.
Yeah, I can do the head yoke. Come here.
Try not to.
Some will move more than others.
44. 602.
I wasn't expecting quite that.
No, she just stood there and up and around, wasn't she? Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, you can do anything to some animals, but it's still going to be nuts.
Yeah.
And then other animals just stand there and look at you. Here they are.
You still doing a lot of this then?
Yeah, 9 months of the year, 4 days a week.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah, keeps us busy.
Good.
Keeps out of trouble. Yeah. What are you going for?
44.
44, right. Someone just give her a bit of weight there. Keep her away from this bar.
Yeah.
What breeding you got in these this year?
Right, I think there's a little bit of Red Angus in a couple, Stabilizer in a couple, and Limmys in a couple as well.
A little bit of everything.
Yes,
Licorice, all sorts.
literally.
Yeah, hybrid bigger.
Yeah.
Saying it? Alright.
44. Lewis Hamilton in it?
Is it?
Yeah. We call her Lewis then.
Sure, she'll appreciate that. Maybe Louise.
Oh, there you go.
Cheers. Up you. Up you. Up you. I think we probably had a pallet here before.
Yeah, I think we had a different crusher, didn't we?
Yeah, we used this.
Yeah, I think we used ours.
The last one had a bit more open access, didn't it, inside?
Sit your head in this. Yeah. 45.
Skip out of the 40s, because just use a 44 if you can. How many have you got? You got plenty to go at, haven't you?
Yep.
So what's your next numbers?
It just goes on from 45, 46, 47.
We'll give her 50 then,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back to the 40s. Just
Yep.
give the fours a rest every now and again. It keeps it colder.
Okie dokie, right, I'm with you. Let me write it in. Good girl. Lovely. Happy?
Yep.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Go. Up we go. Lovely. 45 then, or are you doing a 50 again?
Instead of using 45 now.
Yeah, we'll alternate the two, yeah?
Just alternate them up, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Up and back. Obviously you want to fill them all in the end.
So we're going 45 this time. I think there's a few more this time. I think we've got a few more coming in this time.
Yeah.
Steady, steady. Steady go. You've got to have good hands to
Yeah, look at that, this
keep.
bar in the way.
Yeah.
That the angle grinder, we'll whip it off.
Oh, right. Yes, can't do anything about that one.
Fairly permanent. They stand like that.
Lovely.
No trouble.
5 to 2 to.
Get all your wild ones at the end usually.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it's been a bit of a strange day. Cold. It's trying to snow. Anyway, right. These are our little heifers for next year. They're going to the bull this time. And you will see on the back of every animal now, you won't see the number just yet, but in about 3 or 4 weeks, those should start showing themselves. So I'll show you that when they start appearing. But Henry Tyrrell, he's the man that comes and does the freeze branding. I will leave his details below. You've seen him before. We've done a whole video on freeze branding before. Go and check that out if you want to look at it a bit more in detail. We're just following on from numbers from last year. So why do we have brands? Well, there's loads of reasons to have brands. There's one in here without tags, and that is the exact reason you have a brand. If you've got a brand linked to a cow number, you know, you've always got a number to go to if she loses her tags. In the field is the biggest one for us. You can't just walk up to these animals in the field. So you've got a brand on the back end that's clearly visible. Right, 51. I can see she's not very well. She won't let me get near her. So it just gives you information. It's mainly for when they're out in the field. But even walking amongst the cows in the pen, if you spot one in there you want to know the number of, you just quickly read her rear end. We've got to do something with 351, blah blah blah. Doesn't matter who it is. But that's the reason we do it. It's yeah, I can't see why anyone wouldn't do it if I'm honest. But contact Henry. He covers a big large area around Oxfordshire, Northamptonshire. So if you need some freeze branding done, he's your man. He's really good and he's knowledgeable old boy as well, really good. They've been doing it with us a long time. So yeah, all the brands on all the cattle in our yard are done by him and his dad. So yeah, there we go. These are a lovely bunch as well. Really excited for next year when they come in. Anyway, that's a good job done. We also did 6 back at the farm that needed doing as well, so those are all done as well. That was a bit more fiddly, but that's done. The gates are down. The guys back home have mucked the shed out. They've disinfected the calving pens, and Henry was just giving us some advice on what he does with his calves before calving. There's yes, can't remember what it was called, but he said there's a vaccination they always give their cattle, beefers like ours. He said they give theirs something for a virus. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I've got it written all down. Farmer's going to get onto the vet with it actually, because we've got 4 or 5 just poorly calves. The vaccination's for like diarrhea, coronavirus, just poorly tummy viruses, you know, E. coli, stuff like that. So he reckons it helps with that. So I think we're actually going to get on with that and maybe try that. But Farmer's going to deal with that. Anyway, the digger man, he sorted himself out. He was, yeah, that guy just sorted it out. I'll show you that it'll be dark now by the time I get home. But I'll show you that in the morning. See who comes in the morning. I think we've got some more sheds to clear out. So we'll carry on tomorrow and then we'll end the video there. But there's one more cow. Looks like she's a heifer. Looks like she's about to calve. So we've got to keep our eye on her tonight. Hey, listen, you haven't been here for a month. Been tuning me out. Are you alright? Good holiday? Yeah, tanned up, look. All tanned up, like all bellied up.
Yeah, good mate, yeah, right, yeah.
How long, what were you doing today? Was you staying long or?
All day, mate.
All day? We've got 2 sheds we can muck out.
Yep.
And a great pile of shit to pull up.
He's just gone to the vets.
He's going to the vets. I got out Linda with A. Saturday morning, battery's going to die. Been a pretty stressful 2 days, 3 days. Been a stressful week all told. Monday morning we had 1 calf sort of get ill. Now every calf is getting ill that is being born. So Farmer's been treating them, keeping them alive with penicillin, but they're just getting ill one after the other. Anyway, the boys were in. We were in there yesterday disinfecting the pens because we thought we might have something in the calving pens there. So got in there yesterday, got all the muck out, got all disinfected in there, and then we had another one born yesterday. didn't go in those pens, and he's still ill. He's got ill like the others, so there's something going around the cows or going around the calves. We're not too sure what, but we're going to have the vet here doing some checks. We've got some poo samples going to the vet, but it's pretty serious around here at the minute. We've got 3 calves, I'm not going to show you because they are in a really bad way. They might not even survive. They're in that pen over there. Terrible. The ones in here seem to be okay for now. I've got a bad eye in a calf. That's really weird. This little young man here's got a bad eye, so I've got to put some cream in his eye. We don't see that very much, so that's quite strange to us. Unless he's been asleep in the hay and accidentally spiked it. I don't know, but I've got to treat his eye this morning. Anyway, we're mucking out the sheds. We're going to muck this shed out. We're going to muck the back shed out. And then next week we'll get in that shed and muck that out. Darren's back from his holiday. He's had a nice time. The guys with the diggers, they put new tracks. Farmer did a thing where they take your old tracks, refurb them, and bring you a set of new tracks with new chains. It's had new sprockets both ends, one recoil unit one end, so that'll be nice. That will last that digger out now. So anyway, Darren's going to go and pull the muck heap up today. We'll get these cows shut back, and yeah, Farmer's off to the vets to try and figure out what is going on around here, because it's not normal and it's pretty annoying at the moment. But I'll keep you posted on that. Anyway, Davo's in today, Robert's in today, so we'll get a few sheds mucked out and get some fresh bed under them, and yeah, see how it goes. These here are the old tracks off the digger. They'll take these back, and Farmer tells me they'll refurb all these chains in the middle. They'll use the plates again because there's not much wear on the plates, but the chains have stretched. The pins in the chains have gone bad. They're actually worn through to nothing in places. So yeah, anyway, the lorry will be here this week. They'll pick them up and take them away. Someone will refurb them, and then they'll go on another digger another day. It's the end of the day and end of the video. This morning, Farmer and Linda, they went off to the vets to take some samples, see what was going on with these poorly calves. Anyway, they did find something out, but something not great news actually. The boys, Davo, Darren and Rob, have spent the day cleaning the sheds out. So the one round the back's completely cleaned out. This one's been cleaned out. We're going to start on this one Monday, because this is sort of like sick pen at the moment. They're all suffering from E. coli, as it turns out. That's what the results came back with the poo samples. So it's happening so fast. We're just, yeah, it's unbelievable. Literally, a calf's dropping out of the cow, and within 12 hours, it's, you know, it's E. coli is like severe diarrhea. Very poorly calves in there. We're doing our best for them. Farmers feeding them every 4 hours. They can't suckle, you know, they're just laid there. Farmers keeping them alive by giving them a shot of penicillin just in case. So anyway, we're going to have this shed out. We've had the clamp out, we've had that shed out, we've disinfected the calving pens. You know, we're doing what we can, and put these are disinfectant for your boots as you're going in and out the sheds. All the good calves are in that shed, so there's 7 in there that are pretty good. The ones in here are all to watch, and then these are all to have calves yet, and we are, I don't know, we're a bit nervous about what's to come. We don't know if we've had the worst of it, or if there's worse to come yet, so we don't know. But it's all started on Monday. We had one go down with it, and then as the week's gone on, it's got worse and worse and worse, and now it's yeah, it's a bit like code red round here. I've never had to use foot dips before, but yeah, we're going to be dipping our feet in and out of every shed now, just so we don't spread it around ourselves through the pens. So yeah, it's going to be, I imagine it's going to be a lot of cleaning out, a lot of disinfecting, and just see how it goes. There is one in there very poorly. Farmer said he looks better than he did this morning, so fingers crossed for him. But yeah, going to be a struggle, I think, if this continues, but we'll see how we go here. I'm sure we're not the only ones to ever have had it, so any advice in the comments would be welcome if you've had it before, and yeah, would be welcome. But we'll leave it there. Yeah, the boys have had a long day clearing sheds out, and me and Farmer have been moving. we've just moved all the poorly calves into one pen, just so we can sort of keep it in one place and not spread it about everywhere. So anyway, come Monday morning we're going to get this whole lot out, just start again fresh, and just see how it goes from there. So yeah, it's pretty painful. Farmer's going to be busy, you know, he's got the calving to deal with, and now he's got to tube all these calves one by one just to keep them alive. And yeah, the vet said there's not that much they can do for them. Apparently there's some sort of injection that we're going to give the cattle to give them some immunity towards that, but I don't know when that'll happen. That might happen next week. I think Linda's going to order some vaccinations for the cows. Doesn't come through the cows for 2 weeks, so we might be in a bit of trouble for a couple of weeks here. But anyway, we're trying to stay positive, we're trying to keep smiling. Not the way we wanted to start off this year. We were, you know, the first 6 were quite good, quite hopeful. So but this week has been pretty annoying. It's been a really busy week for us as well. We've been yeah, it's just we've done the branding, and we've just had loads going on this week. Anyway, Sunday tomorrow, hopefully things improve in here. If they start improving, you know, I'll keep you posted. If there's been a gap in the videos, it's because we're very, very busy with this, trying to keep calves alive. Right, sad note this time, but hopefully things improve. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.